I feed hard.
It's fine, don't worry.
I
Okay, so
charge a lot, but I only get punished for charging like once. Usually I charge a lot, but like close range charges.
that's fine. At the end of the day.
Just like the ones where it's just like I'm just gonna burst someone down really quickly. That makes a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
There's there's two long range charges. One of them gets a kill and I don't get punished at all. Because it's like it's this one behind us flanking, like a sig flanking or something. I just kill him.
Mm-hmm.
But the other one I feed into oblivion.
It's fine. Since this is our first session together, the good thing is that you're a talkative guy, which is good. I'm really
Yep.
interested into you giving me the what's going through your head when you do stuff. Like
Oh
what are
yeah,
you
yeah,
looking
yeah,
for? You know, what's
yeah,
your idea behind your head, like inside your head, because it
yeah,
helps
yeah,
me like build the full picture. You know.
yeah.
Also,
So
feel free to not getting the word. Ask anything. Feel free
oh yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
whatever interaction. It's completely fine. All right.
yeah. In general, I think I die too much, but I'm not sure. I'll see what you think. I don't know how much Orion should be dying,
I
or
mean, it's not about dying. It kind of goes about dying, but also about damage taken. Let's see how you avoid damage.
yeah. There's mistakes, and obviously, it's like I think the game's like 4200 average.
Okay.
So yeah, hopefully it's good.
Mm-hmm. What I'm going to do before we start, I couldn't see the exam. I'm really in some really hard days with all the new contract and shit going on, so I couldn't see the bot. So what I'm going to do is just press play, and watch the fights, and then just rewind. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. However you think is best. Like you're the coach here. All right.
Okay. This is just a very tiny mistake, very mechanical mistake. One of the things that obviously probably you know this, but Reinhardt's animations, all of them.
Wait, hold on. It's not updating for me.
Okay.
Oh, I see now. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I
So
see.
animations for Reinhardt, all like basically all of them, are really long,
Mm-hmm.
right? It
Yeah,
allows you
yeah.
or gets you exposed really hard, right? So if you want to fire strike, you don't fire strike in the middle of
Yeah,
everywhere,
I'll
right?
cover. Yeah, yeah.
Usually
Yeah.
this type of pushes, what you do is you use the payload, right? You go behind the payload.
Yeah. So hide behind payload. I do
Exactly.
that after. You're gonna see. I do that after I fix it. But so what I should do is hide behind payload and like start animation behind that, and then peek out quickly.
Exactly. There you go. Like you
Okay.
start the
Yeah.
animation
Okay. That's
after
what.
behind the payload. The thing here is, you are playing against spam more or less, right? So they
I'm
you have
playing it
a
too. Oh yeah, spam. Yeah, yeah.
yeah kind of spam. They have a hog reaper. It's like a mixed composition, right? So the idea here is you don't really want to engage, if that's the word. Like not lead engage. You want your superior, like you have two range heroes against one, right?
Yeah.
And you have pressure, like in the front line. The battle for the front line is gone. You cannot fight the front line whatsoever, right? So you want to basically survive, put pressure with the objective, right, and drag the attention of Hog and Reaper to you, so the Baptiste can build
Yeah.
insane amount of windows, right?
Yeah.
Playing aggressive is going to lead you to die, but playing passive is going to probably give you way more tools to last long in the fight. Why? Because the ball, actually, let me get a different color because this sucks big time. So ball is going to um, put pressure on this guy, right, and this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So these two heroes are going to overwhelm the Hanzo. Right, so the long range damage should be yours. The short range brawl type of fight is theirs.
Yeah.
With that in mind, every single action that you take needs to be passive or reactive, unless you want to set out a play with your ultimate, which means that
Yeah.
you control the objective, you control here anything that is opening yourself is going to be a bad call. What you want to do
Yeah.
is just go below people, right? Just keep pushing the
Yep.
objective and see. It's like a chess game. See what their front line do and just act accordingly.
Just respond to their front line
Yeah,
instead of trying
you
to
don't have a sergeant. You
instead
don't
of
have
like
a enough tank that helps you deal with the
it's
front
like
line.
Yeah, it's
So
like roller coaster run. Like I don't have to actually make a play. I just have to sit
exactly.
back and let them make the play for me.
hmm
Perfect.
For example, like this, Here again, right?
Yep.
The same thing. I don't want to just sound repetitive over minor mistakes. But
No, if it gets the idea down, it's good.
this is good, okay, but be careful with pushing.
This is a whiff.
The the
I
the,
just feel.
the,
I don't know.
these charges are good because of a reason, right? Like always, short pins are good. Like this is the concept
Yeah.
of a short pin, right? They need to
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
to the
Exactly.
choke point,
That's what
right?
I meant.
And the thing again, right? Why pins are bad with Reinhardt besides getting you out of position? Animations are extremely long. In fact, you might remember back in Goat's meta, you could get one-shotted, one tap by the Sun if you just pinned in, right? You got discorded and you got
Yeah. Yeah.
headshotted.
See, I'm not used to short pinning because I was never able to do it. Like I used to play running goats, and like you could never pin ever.
hmm the idea of the short pin is into brawly comps like this. It's a really good idea because since you are doing the pin from here, from this wall, the whole animation
Hmm.
of Reinhardt taking momentum, you are not getting punished for it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
basically, all this Hansel and this like Roadhog, etc. C is you like going extremely fast, not
Yeah.
enough for them to punish you, right?
They don't see the animation start. They just see the animation.
Exactly. However, I'm more of a fan of working the corner. You know what working the corner is? Probably you do.
Yeah. So
Like
just like swing around the corner. So I just bodyguard the corner so they
exactly,
can't
exactly.
go for cart.
For
Like
me,
they
it's
can't take a fight properly.
for me it's way better because you want to build your ultimate,
Oh yeah.
right? Like at the end of the day, what you can do, right? What you can do is to do. There is an old trick from Reinhardt, for example. Let's say that again, right? You are actually let me. You're on this side of the door, okay? So for you, the corners
Yeah.
look. This corner looks like this. So you're
Yeah.
here. The what usually Reinhardt top level Reinhardts do here, even if you have your idea in your head, like I want to, like in the foreseeable future, I want to short pin here. You need to
Hmm.
secure the short pin. And how do you
In the
do this?
corner.
Right? You work the corner, but there are two type of swings that you do, right? From right to left, and then from left to right. Correct?
Yes.
So when you swing from left, consider this corner, right? When you swing from left to right, you swing the hammer and you pick with the hammer. So the swing goes like this, and you push people into this corner right here. You
Yeah.
know that your hammer has displacement, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you push
Like
people
knockback.
outside of the thing. The next swing, you hide your hammer and you swing it like this, and then you repeat,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So you keep
So it's not gonna
displacing
push them out.
people into the choke point,
Yeah.
right? So when they eventually commit to the choke point, you short pin,
Yeah. Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. So
right?
basically, I just try to keep them in as long as I can, and if they leave, I'll just pin them.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
Usually, also, if they are about to, how it's called, if they are about to go out, don't fire strike. A lot of people tend to fire strike because they are all together. Again, a fire strike is a long animation and they can burst you
It's
down,
gonna. I die. Yeah. I
right?
die. Yeah.
Exactly. So what you usually the mechanical thing here will be just work this corner, just keep displacing them into this corner. When they get out, just
Hmm.
short pin, turn around, fire strike.
Yep.
Right? And this will give you actually, if you do this correctly, this should give you actually air shatter.
Yep. Instead, I just miss.
It's fine. It's fine. Like
I keep shielding. I don't know if he has hook right now, so I just shield so I don't get anyone dying.
the only problem about this is you have to consider choke points as bottlenecks, right?
Yeah.
So you just lost all the presence you had in the bottleneck.
Yeah. I lost all choke point.
You
Yeah.
have
Yeah. I
one,
lost.
two, three guys
Like,
taking
I
care
don't
of
need
a
to be
roadhog.
here. I should be still controlling choke.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is why short pins are not, even if you connect the pin, even if you kill the target, they are not a good idea because you are basically opening the bottleneck for them. So the
Yeah. Yeah.
horde goes out.
Yeah, so it's not. So this isn't a good place. I should be working the corner. My team
Exactly.
was going to be able to kill the hog anyway. Like I
Exactly.
didn't need to be here for that, so I could just let them take it, and I can just farm shatter.
There we go. And you're
Okay,
basically
yeah,
disconnecting. You're beheading their comp.
yeah, yeah. I'm just cutting them off.
Yeah, because this hog was dead, but in return they got your McCree.
Yeah,
And now look at this. This is really really bad position for you to be in.
yeah.
Obviously, just move forward, but
I'm just trying to take space.
yeah,
I'm
it's
trying to see
fine.
if we can get the cap.
It's
Like we're
fine.
down 2 people, but I'm seeing if we can just win anyway.
Like against the Sigma, you cannot play passive.
Yeah, you can just rush Sig. I know. Like I played a lot of Sig. You can just rush him, and there's very little. After he uses rock, he can't do anything to Orion.
Tiny mistake. Also, there is a tech here, right? If you obviously this is more of a team oriented thing, but if you shield this, you stop the how it's called, the immortal field from working.
Yeah, yeah,
Also, the moment the immortal field gets dropped, it's fine, right? But instead of pinning, again, go work the corner. You have 78% ult charge. They have deployed a drone. For you right now, this is the opportunity. You still have your armor on. This is the
yeah.
opportunity to land a couple good swings plus a fire strike and then immediately cancel it. Like in my head right now, what I will do is just quick 2 swings into fire strike into canceling the animation of the fire strike with their shutter. And you will probably clean up the point by doing that. You know that you can
Yeah.
cancel the animation of the fire strike, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
As
yeah.
soon as you hit 100, boom, you cancel this. Going for pins, it's really hard for you to get kills actually with against this team on pins.
Yeah. Well, this when the fight was over, I was trying to see if I could just finish behind my ult and just maybe get a pick or something, something cheeky. I do
Yeah,
that a
I
lot.
mean,
You're gonna see that
the thing is in
you
in
can.
your head, probably you are considering your ult when you are 95, etc. But you should be considering your ult when you are really close to that ult, like 70%. When you're 70% ult charge, you should start considering what's the play that you actually want to make.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Obviously, you don't want to
That's
do
good.
it
That's
with
actually
30,
good.
right? But with 70,
Yeah,
80%, you should start. In fact, in team play or professional environments, people start calling the rules where they are 20 or 15 off the rules. So people start getting ready, like, or Blizzard is coming in 10, or whatever is coming in 5 or 20, or So people start taking
yeah,
positions and making the setup for following that play. Obviously, this
yeah,
is hard to make. Still, you can definitely communicate that in chat. At the end of the day, you are the
yeah,
main tank.
yeah. Just start
So,
thinking of just how I'm gonna get a pick.
mhm.
So right there, you see a lot like through this. I usually die without pin. Like I use pin right before I die because like I know maybe I'm low. Maybe a lot of people have already died, so I just try to get something.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. It's just in that situation, I don't think that you were completely dead.
Oh yeah.
Like
Okay.
you, you,
Oh
you
okay.
can
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
fight back. Like
Yeah.
the thing is, you are dead if it's 6v1 and you are at 100 HP, but you were 400 HP and it was a 3v1 or 3v2. Like you
Oh
can
yeah.
you can still clutch it, and at the end of the day, this is solo queue. Solo queue is for this. Just test your
Yeah.
mechanics at the end of the day, because if you test your limits on the hero, you can know better what you can and cannot do.
Yeah.
That's pretty important for solo queue when clutching is actually massive. Obviously, you don't need that for team environment. In team environment, knowing that you can reach certain limits is really good, because in some situations you might want to clutch, or you might need to clutch.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a pretty complicated situation. I completely understand that you might not know the answer for this. They are playing a slow comp right now. Even with Sombra, this means that this is a slow comp. All right, about poke,
Yeah.
about destroying shield. So what is the rotation? Okay, as a main tank, you always have 3 options to consider. Right? Whenever setting up a pathing, you have 3 options to consider. You can rush.
Mm-hmm.
When do you think you can rush?
After cooldown to reuse or someone's out of position or your team's in a position to go.
I mean, speaking in composition versus composition.
Oh, we need to have more like healing or more shielding or way to close distance.
You need to have speed and
Yeah, yeah,
brawl potential. More
yeah,
more brawl potential than them.
yeah.
So when you have, for example, Reaper May here against this comp, in your head, what you want to do is rush, go in, right?
Yes.
All right.
We don't. I don't want to go. I can't go in with this comp. I can't go in with Kree Hanzo. Well, we have Brig, so maybe.
That's the next one. So the second one is play shield.
We have more. Actually, no, we have more potential than them. Way more than them.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, like me and Hog are. I think I think Ryan can roll better than Hog in some situations.
You
But
do have
Arista can.
not because of the Hawk, but because of the Sombra.
Sombra,
They have Sombra,
maybe.
so you have a McCree, so you have way more damage than them.
Yeah, we have more. We have more damage, and we have Orisa and Brig who can close distance and maintain that very well.
Mm-hmm. So
Like I can make space, and they can keep it.
third option is you want to rush, but you can't. You don't want to play shield,
Yeah.
right? So the only option needed is rotation. These are the three things
Okay.
that as a main tank you are always going to call. One of these three. Obviously,
Yeah.
for example, let's say that you're May Reaper into this, right? That's obviously a spam comp, but they are taking the high ground. So, for example, like this, right? They are taking the high ground, you have the low ground. So what can you do? Can you rush them? No, because no one is on the low ground. Can you play shield? No, because we don't have enough spam damage. So what do we do? That's then the one.
You just
We have to
rotate.
rotate. To rotate
No,
where?
that's what I do here. I just rotate with her or with
Exactly. But
McCree for a flank.
this is why this is a deep game knowledge thing. This is a deep game sense thing, and it's a really good thing that we see this in the first session. Rotation.
Yeah.
You go from A to B, right?
Yeah.
But you're only considering a kill rotation.
Oh, what?
A kill rotation. You want to deny their high ground.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But the rotation here is there is two simple. You can play this game in two very simple ways, right?
Yeah.
You can play the game for kills, and the kills are going to give you the objective control. For example, imagine dive. Dive.
That's dive. That's what dive is. Yeah.
Goes for kills.
Dive is always kills.
After you kill everyone, you just take control of the objective. But since goats was a thing, another variable to this or variant to this got developed. You use the objective
to get kills.
There you go.
Yeah.
For example, as I said, goats. How can you use the objective here to get kills? Because you don't have rotation potential with Baptiste Brig, honestly. Like you don't.
No, you just don't. Yeah.
So you need to find a way where the fight gets close range, but you don't have speed. You don't have any ways to get high ground. So the rotation here is actually to a point which is below them.
Yeah.
You go below them to destroy line of sights.
Oh.
Why? Because you keep pushing the objective.
Yeah, you just keep
while
farming.
You are using the cover of the map. And what happens
when
just
making space?
And what happens when you push the objective and they cannot shoot you?
Then you can just win more pressure.
And what they have to do?
They have to forge card. They have to attack you.
They have to contest.
Yeah, and then
in this
you
game,
have so much space already.
In this game, where it's always right, the objective is always on the low ground.
Yeah.
So that means that with this composition here, if you, for example, you take the tanks plus the McCree plus the Brig, right, and you leave the Hanzo alone. Like the Hanzo can do whatever, and you basically play inside here while pushing the payload slowly. Eventually, someone you can like shield here and Orisa shields like this. Someone needs to touch this.
Yeah.
Which leads into a brawl. Which leads into you playing the superior comp.
Yeah. Because I force my comp. I force brawl.
What's their objective? Their objective is to kill you or weaken you enough. So by the time they have to contest, they can kill you.
Yeah.
Right? So what's the deciding factor on this? You setting up a good pathing.
Yeah.
setting up a good like transition here. Whenever you see this type of engages or this type of compositions that are going to be dominant in the upcoming meta, as a Reinhardt, there is no way you can contest this unless you have a
Yeah.
Lucio and unless you have a Mei that walls them off. So if you cannot contest them, just go below them. Just hey, in voice chat, and this is pretty important that they follow you. Hey, come with me. Just keep pushing and go below them, underneath always. Just keep rotating underneath, because someone here is going to touch. Someone is going to
Yeah.
touch, and that guy is as good as dead. But this
Yeah.
is a pretty in-depth, as I said, game sense move.
Yeah.
There's something that not even in contenders people know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So the sooner you start practicing is the better.
This is a feed.
Oof.
This is a great chatter, and then hacked, and then it just died.
Why do you think you get hacked here?
Because I just all in like 6 people.
No, because you
I
just
just
get
went. I
split.
literally.
Getting a split against Sombra
Yeah.
is dangerous.
Yeah.
But on the other side, playing together against Sombra is extremely strong.
Mm-hmm.
So right now you are the problem here is, as you keep good pathing and rotations, and you keep control of the map, you can always be in the lead and always be playing your tempo. Once you get stopped and you have to recontest into spam comp, or a comp like Sombra is really dangerous in these situations, because the EMP equals to 1 cycle. You know what a cycle is?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So EMP basically fills their ultimates.
Yeah. It's just like a booster for them.
Mm-hmm. And since you're coming out of a choke point, it's really easy to hit for massive value. Look at this.
Yeah.
Why do you think you're winning this? Kind of winning this.
We're not.
You are not, right? But you
I
have way
feed.
more brawl potential than them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 50-50, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
If that McCree picked a Mei, I swear, this will be free
If
all.
Bars did, or
No, yours. Yeah, yours.
if we had a May, we would
Yeah,
win.
yeah, because they cannot. That McCree is useless then. He cannot play close.
Nope.
All right, this is good cover.
They did a very bad MP, so yeah, I just went for cover. I'm just
Oof.
right now. I was so nervous there. It works.
Oh, you have
Just
speed now. You have speed now, so
yeah. We have
you can
Lucio,
do
so it's way
rotations now.
better. Yeah. Yeah, I was so nervous at that EMP because it was EMP and BAP, and I was so nervous. I thought for sure we were dead. I was very surprised we won this fight. When that happened, comms were hectic. I was trying to call everyone to just rotate to cover. Just everyone run. And just don't peek for like 10 seconds because you're just going to die. I don't know how. I was okay, here I was going to see our McCree. I don't even know how he died, but it was a 1v2 apparently.
They actually probably do the best. Oof. Okay. They
It hits
probably do
break, but
the best rotation. They can. This is probably not intended, but they do probably the best rotation against the play that you have to set up, which is go out like here, this way, and upside.
yep.
So when this happens,
Yep.
obviously the rotation you try to do, scouting etc. is good. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
what I will do is just wait here, right? Because the fight is going to happen in front of you, right?
Yeah.
So here is, in my opinion, this is something hard to do. If you can get this McCree to flashban someone, like this Sigma, and then you shatter,
Mm-hmm.
that's the play. Otherwise, if you have to, like we say in Spain, I cook it and I eat it, right? You need to be making a big setup here. They nullify it, right? Once you see this, the good reaction here is just go out, just press S. You feel it yourself in the hero. Like you cannot control left, right, and top, right? So you just go back,
Yeah.
and you give them
I
space.
feel it. Like, yeah. I just walk out here. Like, I just back up because I realize we need to.
The problem here
So I hit the
is
brig, but
the sudden change in your mindset, which is I go back, I play around the bongo, and I just protect my team. This is 10 out of 10 movement, right?
thank you.
It is like just group and play as a ball. It is 10 out of 10. It's really good. But then you
Beautiful.
press Q, like suddenly it's like you have this feeling, and then boom. No, just keep it collected. Keep it collected. Like right now, there is no way, right? They can win against you. You have two shields,
Yeah.
right? And they don't have shield break on the hog. It's, for
Yeah.
you, this fight is free. Just Orisa, you and Baptiste, you're going to win this. You're going to win this. No problem. What are you waiting
Yeah.
for? For the Sigma to retrieve the barrier. Once
Yeah.
you see the
That's what I
Sigma
was waiting. That's
retrieve,
what I was watching for.
it's 1 second cooldown.
Yeah. I was just waiting for him to retrieve it, and then I was going to shatter, but then I messed up the timing anyway.
Yeah, you
It
pin too
was.
much. Like you pin too much.
Yeah. Yeah. I
That
do.
fight, that's the thing. This type of fights, if you connect the shatter, you win.
Yeah.
If you don't connect it, you lose.
Yeah. This is a fight we lost because I made a misplay. We could have won this fight.
It's funny because you're playing against massive shield break, and your shield is holding like.
I did not know what to do here. I had no idea what to do with this toggle. This toggle ruled us.
The main problem here is why do you go in with 800 shield?
Yeah, that's a good problem. That's a good question.
I did.
I was just calling.
In your
I
head,
was
right?
calling to the.
Look,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
set up to set up the tempo. This right here, what happens right here, this is pretty important. So Orisa shields like here, and Orisa cannot move her shield, which means that if you go
Yeah.
past the shield, you are on your own.
Yeah.
So, right. So right now you just take this space for granted. You go here, you charge your barrier, you peek, you shot, you fire strike, you try working the corner, getting the double charge. You cannot move forward. Because that's the reason why you don't know what to do. Because I mean, there is one thing in how it's called problem solution or problem on conflict resolution, right?
Yeah.
It reaches a point, right, when there is no return point.
Yeah.
The moment you do this, you are already dead.
Yeah.
Like there is no correct answer, so there is nothing that you can do. Nothing.
Yeah.
The thing is, look, you had the you didn't tab here, so you don't know what ults you have, so you don't know if you have barrier or not, so you don't know if you can make a pull fire strike move.
Yeah, and that could just wipe on its own. They
Tap,
they already used the sig shift early.
you tap here, you say, okay, we have window. Can you window and pull? And with
Yeah.
only with that call, you can make a triple kill.
Yeah.
This is just going full Pepeka, honestly. It's literally going full Pepeka.
It is full Pepega.
Like the thing here in a professional match here, if you were playing like coordinated, you just the only thing that you have to do is just wait, because they have two shields. You have two shields, and they only have one.
Yeah.
Literally,
You just win eventually.
Just break shield.
It's attrition. You'll just win eventually. They'll run out of cooldowns eventually.
Exactly. Like the thing is, right? You are in a geography like this, right? So you go here, you contest line of sight. You win line of sight because you have more shields. So what they do, they retreat here and here. So you just push. But since also you have range, you have way more brawl potential. So across the corner you can fight them. So they need to go back. If they go back, you play shield. If they go forward, you play brawl.
Yeah.
This comp is actually versatile enough to do both things.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a Mei, then it will be awesome.
If we had May, we would have won this game.
Okay, nice hop.
My team just carries me in this fight.
This is a good push. This is, for example, what happens when you play shields. Like you literally did nothing and you just won. Why? Because you
Yeah.
just put the shield in front of them and they don't have any.
Hmm. I don't know why I shattered.
Because
Was
you were
not
probably
necessary.
tilted from the last one.
Probably.
Like now
Revenge.
this is going to connect.
Yeah. He blocked this one.
Okay. All right. You move forward here. How many till now? You all playing Orisa Hog, Orisa Rain.
Fine.
How many pool fire strike have you done?
None. He's on voice.
He's not on boys.
Yeah, he wasn't in voice. He was, he was tilted when he was on ball because our McCree asked him to swap off ball when he was feeding, so he left voice, and yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But usually I'm calling it for it constantly. Just right now,
It's just
it was just impossible.
it's just so I don't know.
Is this what?
It's just so disappointing, you know. Like
Yeah, it's just lost potential.
exactly. Like this is why people when people scream they don't want to play solo queue can. You know, it's
Yeah,
why would
because
you?
just like you can't. How do you deal with this?
You can't. You just hope for the best.
It was annoying. No, I know what you mean. Like, no, if there was his voice, usually I do pull fire strikes, an obnoxious amount. I'm just
Okay.
always looking for it.
Is this the amount of
Because I
fire
know
strike? Like you had so far 3 shatters, right? These 3 shatters could have been 6 easily. Like the amount of damage that you can do with rain.
yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, I see like streamers like Clone Man and stuff. They're getting fire strike, sorry, shatter like constantly, like every 30 seconds, because they're hitting 4 people at a time.
Mm. Here, for example, what I will do is just stop engaging. Try to bait them.
Hmm.
Try to bait them right because one thing that people don't know is how to conserve or how to maintain line of sight. Like these guys are
Yeah.
pushing, right? And in this line of sight, the Hansons is still supporting them, and the McCree, not the Hanson. The McCree is still supporting them. Yes, you cannot realistically push here.
Yeah.
You cannot because they have the control, right? So when they have the control, you have two options, right?
Hmm.
Just play shields if you have more shields than them, right? For example, the answer here is never push. Just keep playing shields, and eventually you will push them out of the line of sight, as I said before. If you don't have enough shields, right, or they have more spam than you, the answer is to rotate again below them and do a map flip.
Yeah.
Imagine that you have May Reaper, for example, and you're facing this situation. What you will do is wait here and then rotate like this, because their spam has already preset angles.
Yeah, so I can just go through the trope that they're not aiming
Exactly. So
down already.
you break
That
the angles.
makes them reposition into me.
There you go.
Yeah, close this distance my own way.
Here, the only thing that you
This
have to do
is
is just play shields.
Yeah. This is usually my worst corner in the game. Like when I'm playing, this is this part of the game specifically. Like on any map, this is where I get held the longest. Always.
Okay.
I'm not held for long in this game, but usually I can be held here for like 3 minutes. I'm just bad at playing this type of just L-shaped choke. If I get stopped, like if we lose a fight here, I usually lose a lot of fights here. So that really helps for me.
Never ever shatter like this. This is when you want to shatter.
Yeah.
Remember that your shatter does something like this. Okay. So if the geography of the map is like this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You can get why you don't shatter like this.
Yeah. So I
Like
could have just aimed it better.
exactly like in your head when again, right? When you are here and right now in your head, you need to be thinking about how to use your ult. For example, you
Hmm.
cannot communicate with the Risa. Well, you can communicate with the Lucio. Just speed me through Sigma's barrier.
Yeah.
Or just flank, break the angles,
Yeah.
go here.
Yeah.
One
That's
of
the right
one of the
play.
good things, for example, is you play shield here. You let the shield get destroyed or super weak, So you hide, and people are going to think that you're charging your shield. Right? You just eventually pick a bit. You pick a bit, and you're charging your shield, and you do then full rotation, shatter from behind.
Yeah.
With the Lucio, you need to tell the Lucio, hey, speed me through here.
Yep.
And try to get any type of coordination within the team. I probably you do this, so that's not the biggest issue, but sorry.
I get one fire strike with the window because I can't remember. This is one of those games where not many people were in voice chat.
Is this the fact that you play Rain here? You need the Rain pick gets empowered if you play as a team. That's what you pick Rain. If you're not playing as a team, just go Sigma.
Yeah, you continue seeing like the tank I was with. He plays mystery heroes.
Yeah. Okay. Bullshit. I respect it.
Look at this.
No, it's fine. Like this is something.
It's a good play.
This is something that a lot of people won't ever do. Like this.
I wouldn't recommend.
No, this. No. I'm not talking about this pin. This pin is a bit too far. But this, like shattering one. A lot of people don't get the concept of it's just one kill. Just get the fuck out.
No, I'd take that. In that situation, I just knew because it was the last fight. I was like, whatever. I was getting as many picks as I can on a run. So that was a good play, you think? Other than the crust mat pin.
Yeah. It was a risky because the thing here is, look at the good thing about this pin is, there is no like cross potential. The tracer is in front of you. It's not even shooting at you. Like nobody is really targeting you right now. So going for a pin here, it's fine.
Oh my god.
I mean, balls down, Hit the table.
That's
with the
exactly.
I think that the main tank is about doing this. I mean, not on a daily basis, but
Oh my god, that pin was disgusting.
All right, let's check the defense.
Oh, you can skip. I forget to skip ahead on the rest of this. So like in between times, just down.
All right, let's see how you work the corner here.
I'm pretty sure I feed the corner because he's on ball. So I was just.
Oof. Do you see this immortality? Worst immortality ever. Holy shit.
Are you sure? It's just in the middle of nowhere. Like this is what I meant. Like this, I felt like there wasn't like I was too aggressive.
You need to give them a bit more.
Yeah.
Like
I just
the thing
didn't
is,
know what to do.
Always remember your line of sights, alright? So you have again double hit scan. Like right now, if we happen to draw this, right? More or less, because my drawings are awesome, awful. Sorry. So this is more or less the state of the map, right?
Yeah.
So your hit scans are playing on top of gas station. So they're playing here, but you are defending here, and the enemy hit scans are playing here. So there is no line of sight whatsoever. So you pushing, basically they are shooting these tanks, and they are they are shooting you, and your hit scans are shooting their tanks.
Yeah.
Right. So if you contest here, you're actually getting shot by 6 people. Your hit scans cannot contest, cannot use the time you are buying for them. So the answer here is just let them help them commit to this line of sight a bit, and then you can stop the payload.
Yeah.
Because you pushing is killing you.
Yeah.
Nobody does this. Nobody ever does this. But the good defensive spot is on this rock right here. Everyone, for some reason, thinks that the corner here is this one that you have to defend. And it's this one if you have a Mei, Reaper, etc. Or if for whatever reason your Hanzo is playing this high ground. But since they are all in the gas station, you need to give them like... Sometimes in this game, giving 20 meters is like an investment. Okay, I'm going to give you these 20 meters for free, but this position that I have right now is way better for my defense,
Yeah. I'm just waiting for people.
Objectively speaking, yeah, you can go high ground here. Yeah, you can. You have more damage than them.
Yeah.
Okay, shield, hard shield, hard shield, hard shield. Let's go in. Don't care about the ball.
Forget that.
The thing is, it just because you go for the ball, this is a pretty serious stuff. Because you go for the ball, you lose this corner.
Yeah.
This corner is way better for you to defend. Just
Yeah.
don't give a shit about the ball. Really, like
Yeah.
you have a break and you have a McCree. You have double stun against double choke point pressure. There's nothing you can do here.
Yeah.
Right, so these two guys are going to go on this. So the only thing that you can do is just split them. Just shield here.
Yeah.
So you split them. They don't have any support.
I get the contest, but it was lucky. I shouldn't have gone for the ball. I was mostly trying to. The reason I went for the ball was I wanted to get ult charge, so I could hit a shatter.
That's fine. Yeah, but I mean that was a good play. Still late as fuck, but good play.
Yeah. Like, I just wanted to get an ult charge. I didn't know if we needed to have shatter for this fight, so I just wanted to make sure, like, if we needed it, I could clutch the fight. So I went to pinball just to see if I could farm it.
All right. Why is your team feeding their brains off?
Yeah, that's East Coast special.
Like here, the fight is lost. There is no way you can line up a 6-man shatter. It's fine. Everything that they use.
I think I do actually. I might. I can't remember. Maybe it's a different game.
I mean, even if you do, it's actually massive.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but
yeah, we win the fight.
It's so massive. Holy shit. Yeah.
What?
Okay. See you.
Yeah. That was a pretty good shatter.
It is. Holy shit.
What?
I mean, you saw the opportunity to go for it. Yeah, it's big play.
It worked. It was risky. I knew it was risky, but I was like maybe, because I was like, okay, it's a 4v6.
No, but I mean,
not a shatter.
It's, as long as you know that it's risky, and this.
Yeah, no, I knew it was. I knew that the chance of it working was like 1 in a million, essentially.
The only thing here is, why do you lose? Why do you defend the card here? Like right now,
because I was waiting for people to get back.
Yeah. But what I mean is, like, why are you not taking a space forward?
Yeah, I should have been.
Like, get gas station at least.
Yeah.
Right. Like, it's to start throwing fire strike.
Well, okay, actually, no. I know. I remember the call. No, because our Sigma was low. No healers were there, and we were waiting for respawns. So it was literally just me and Sig. They had better respawns, and our Sig was 100 health.
I mean,
so I decided to
give them
wait.
More reason to give him the gas station, you know?
Yeah.
Here is...
Well, he wasn't in voice, so I was worried if I left him alone, he would just get picked and we'd C9.
I don't know how your McCree is always dying. Like, where is he?
The enemy team said he was hacking. That's why. So
he was hacking?
He's like, they think he was. I don't know. I didn't check replay, but like maybe because basically what's it called? You see this. If you look for it, you'll see it the entire game. He's feeding all game because he's hitting only. He hits a lot of shots, but he's dead first. I think every fight. That's not even an exaggeration. Like, I'm not flaming him. I don't really care because I know if I played better, I could protect him. It's just like in general, I'm pretty sure he was like a plat player that just hacked to GM. It doesn't carry the game. It doesn't spoil the game by any means, as you can see. So it works, but yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
I pinned here just because I figured like I have to back up anyway.
Yeah.
Like we just like our McCree was dead. Like our McCree died again.
Honestly,
so I was like, okay,
you
maybe
you cannot contest this line of sight. Like you have to contest this corner no matter
what.
what.
Yeah, so I wanted to back us. Like, okay, maybe I can pressure the Doom, but maybe we can kill Doom because I have nothing else to do. Our McCree's dead again, so we lost pressure. We lost so much.
This is fine. A good rotation. Shitty lamp as always.
Yeah, I was trying to. I chased too much. I was chasing, I
just wanted to see this again. Like, your Sigma is just throwing cooldowns just for some reason.
I headed back up here, so I think I was swinging on ball for that. I was just like, okay, whatever. Like we're all dead at this point. Then they commit single, which is good.
Yeah, I'm just thinking how could you? There is no way you can stop this snowball. There is no way. I mean, as a main tank in this meta, there's as much things as you can do. You know.
I mean, I'm doing what I can, but I could be playing much better. If I was a better main tank,
Yeah,
obviously.
But the thing is, if you have shield damage and you play for shield damage and they don't do shield damage, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, play the corner here. Like again, right? Whenever you have a sun, you need to be careful about your animations. Like it hurts. Like the sun hurts like a fucking truck. You're getting super open. You see this? Getting super open.
Yeah.
Like you right now, you're tunnel visioning on your shutter.
Yeah.
Like you want the shutter to be a natural thing. Like oh, spot, boom, right?
Yeah.
But you don't want to force a bad position just to get a good shutter, because that's going to
Yeah.
lead into you probably hitting a good cue but then dying, and no one is going to follow up. Never ever get out of the corner. Like your Baptiste is not gonna griefing. Your Baptiste is griefing, you know? Like he throws a lamp. Look at this. You never throw a lamp to protect someone from Doomfist because he can punch him into the air, you know?
Yeah. It was a weird game.
So if the lamp gets the lamp, whenever the lamp gets deployed, you cannot get out of the corner effectively.
I can't play aggro at all. I have to play passive.
For you, in this situation, it's way better. Honestly, it's way better to just let them go to the corner, let them commit to the corner, like let them come here, and then it's when you do boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like just let them get closer to you, and then you just surpass the barrier and shatter them.
Yeah.
Like you are, you want to impose the tempo, which is fine, but you are not doing it in the correct places.
Yeah.
As I said,
Wait,
this is another example of giving them 20 meters is an investment for you, not actually giving the space for free. You know.
Yeah. If they lose the card as cover, we can just farm them.
This is a pin that you can do. With double shield like this is a pin that you can do.
Yeah.
Like 100%. I think you realize it
for me this time, but if he didn't uppercut, he'd be dead.
It's like
That's a nice fire strike.
Then again, same thing. You're just putting so much pressure on targets that you shouldn't. Like you're putting pressure on the ball instead of putting pressure on the Sigma, you know?
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I got out of his ult, which is good.
Okay, nice counter pin.
That was a good play.
You're just massive.
That was a good counter.
In this corner against this comp, you're massive, you know?
Yeah, that was a good counter pin, I think. I whiff shatter. Just did nothing.
No, the thing here is you don't need to... You open yourself a lot because of Sigma ult. You get out of it.
I just jumped out.
Look at this. You get out of it. Right, so this needs to be a split second decision. You realize you'll get out of it and you just go back, you know? Why? Because you need to shield.
Right back.
You need to shield the people dropping.
Yo, I need to shield them when they fall back down.
Then the counter ping is nice, but he's in much better position than you.
Yeah, he is.
Even though he dies, he's in much better position than you. So that's why
I lose more health than him. Exactly. I shouldn't have done that.
And this is why you use the shatter and you don't survive it.
Yeah, I don't usually shatter like this. Like you know that. Like I don't usually suicide shatter and like 2v6
No,
like that.
it's just the whole thing is about the corner pressure. You have to play that
Yeah.
corner in a way different way.
Yeah.
Yes, more hammering, more swinging. Yes, knowing that there is a this is like I guess in football it's called scrimmage lane, scrimmage line,
Yeah.
line of scrimmage or whatever. I don't even know American things, but it's just an imaginary line, right? That defines or separates the attack versus
Mm-hmm.
and the defense, right? So here is
Yeah.
basically the same thing. You have this imaginary lane or line or whatever that you know that hey, if they pass here, this is my territory. If I surpass this line, it's their territory. You know.
Yeah.
Again, too many seals. Sorry, too many swings. Like
Yeah.
you swing, you swing, you shield, swing, shield, swing, shield, swing, shield. Against the Sen, you have to do this. Look at your HP.
Yeah.
You had how many armor you had? You had close to 300 armor, all gone in a split second, just because of the Sen. You play this HP better, and you can survive this.
Yeah.
With the fact that you had Shatter, you could have held this. Honestly, definitely you could have
Yeah.
held this. I remember, for example, and I guess I can close with this. I mean, I know the bot is not over. It's just we are close to the
The
hour.
rest of the VOD is nothing. There's like nothing left in it. There's
Okay,
nothing good. Nothing
so
important. I mean.
I remember this player. I don't know if you know him, called Fisher. He was on MB Academy
Wait,
with
called who?
Fisher. Fisher.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
him? Okay.
Yeah.
So when I was in Chicken Contendis, we were screaming MB a fair good amount of times, and he
Mm-hmm.
was a main tank playing. He's a hit scan, right? Right, hits and flags. He was playing main
Yeah.
tank, and I was the first time I jumped into the screen. I was like, why is this guy playing main tank, right? And one of the things I saw is obviously he was not the best guy ever landing shatters, but the only thing he did is he will only play press Q when the shatter was just I don't know inevitable.
Yeah.
The rain dies, five guys in front of you, boom, shatter. The thing is, he made it look so easy that it actually looked really easy. It's like this
Yeah.
guy never played main tank, but the only thing he's doing is like landing 5-man shatters consistently, right? Why? Because he
Yeah.
was not taking any risks. He was just playing the shield. He was just working corners and being patient. And then when he saw the opportunity, an opportunity that they cannot avoid, then just press Q. And at the end of the day, it was one of the finest ways of playing Rain. Just don't do risky stuff,
Mm-hmm.
because at the end of the day, you want them to commit to you. Then is when you get massive. Okay.
What would you say the
Mhm.
main things for me to think about?
Definitely walls. You need to hack walls more, and pathing. Like you get lost in fights or get lost in
Yeah.
rotations, right? Definitely, mainly the first thing is you taking so much damage. Like this is actually a stat that is never shown in the game, but I don't know how much damage you took, but insane amount of damage, insane.
Yeah.
And that can be drastically reduced by the way you play them up.
Yeah.
And then second one, definitely pathing, like knowing exactly what comp you're playing against, and going to these three basic things, right? Can I play shield? Can I rotate? Or can I rush?
Yeah.
All right. Those 2 points. If you get better at those 2 points, definitely you're going to get a really big boost in the ladder.
Yeah. Easy.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. Then, as I
Good
said,
hope.
as always, if you have any question or anything, feel free to DM me on.
Yeah. Wait. And what's it called? Does shield?
Sorry. Hello. I think you died. I'm just going to. I guess you'll see this afterwards. I'm just going to
Oh, yeah,
stop.
sorry, I messed it up.
Oh, there you go. I'm just going to
Yeah.
stop
Yeah.
the recording here. Okay.
Right, yeah. See ya. Thank you.